There's the end of the series. Hey guys, me and I'm in the Locke Key Volume 1. Welcome to Lovecraft. That's right, I'm reading out, and what are you saying? I like the show. This book I added some bullshit. Now, the reason I talk about it, well, now you want to know, it's Halloween, and I want to read a horror book after it came out. I think this book came out years ago, but hey, since the show came out months ago, it's time I got into the comic series. Let me tell you, this series is super dark and graphic. I mean, Jesus Christ, there's a body part that happened to some kind of Salmon. Yeah, Salmon is a monster, but oh boy, this series got a lot of dark after the show did. So yeah, it should be fun. Okay, with the movie, well, you'll find out, Agent. So, it's about the Angie hardcore Locke Key. Yep. So, enjoy the show. See ya. I am. As you can tell my intro, you can tell about the book is interesting. Why? You'll find out. Let's get started. What's the basic plot? Locke Key, welcome to Lovecraft Volume 1. I tell you. Written by Joel and featuring art by Gabriel Rodriguez, Locke Key tells the tale of Chaos, an unlucky New England mansion with fantastic doors that transform all who dare to walk through them. Home to hate-filled, ruined creature that will not rest until it forces to open the most terrible door of them all. That big the part in that show. Now going at the end of the series. Look, as you all know, I love Joel. Joel I want to play the horror ways, and when this series first came out, I never got to read it until now. And when the show came out, I was excited out. So after reading the entire first volume, what's my conclusion? This book is pretty good. Not great at it for this book actually is a horror series, but more than a character piece between all the characters. We have Bodhi, the little kid, we have the sister, and we have the brother, and we have Dodge and some other characters. And like I said, in general, I like the show with a lot more take a light tone to the series and doesn't make it a lot more scary. This series in my opinion did the show, but then a lot more better because it was show material at the end. It was show material. Yeah, let's just say it's not a happy story. It's dark, sadistic, and it goes freaking insane with some of my dark fantasy elements. What's up with all this? I gave I guess. You get out of the tone of these characters, you got to get inside the head people, and it sounds very graphic. Especially with my daughter to one at the killers in the first chapter, and it's actually very, very interesting. Like all the characters are pretty cool. The bully actually is cool always. The other two characters are very cool, and actually pretty interesting story. Like I said before, I want the show, with the white-hearted approach. This series actually is a lot more dark and graphic, and yeah, what Sam does to a certain to sound of God, it's not pretty. I'm not kidding. They go full horror at the end of the series, and it's not a happy story. As I brought up before, unlike the show, the current is a lot more brutal, dark, sadistic, and it goes full Billy insane. I think it's chapter 3 or chapter 4, I remember, but you my points. Well, all my is perfect 10 for an A+. What's the story? Okay. As I brought up before, the majority of my opinion, the layout of these characters, and these characters are a lot more complex, a lot more interesting. Granted, some of the characters about the mother, we don't get to see more about her story in the series, it's disappointing. But for a good volume, it's a good setup story, and we get to introduce Dodge in this book. And yeah, Dodge is, how can I say this, I don't want to get too much spoilers. Oh yeah, creepy all. Jesus Christ, with Dodge does the body at the end of the series, a lot more darker and sadistic than after show did. And yeah, let's just say they go full pretty with her. That's very interesting at the end of this volume. Granted, it ends with a character and a sadistic side, but it's actually very cool. Oh, by the way, I could be many of this now. Do we get to see some of the key at the end in this series, like the show? Well, we sort of do. We get to see one key in action, not the one boy turns a ghost after like the show, and that's pretty cool. Back in my budget, that key is my favorite key, all the keys, that's pretty cool. And this series does end a cliffhanger like the show did, but I like the show this year at the end at a lot more darker note than the actual show did. Yeah, it's hard to talk about the series, talk about the show, and I hate bringing the comparison the show in the comic, the two different entities, but I kind of prefer this version over the show because it has a lot more dark and graphic to actually tell that story a lot more better. That don't understand me. I know the show might be different after the show material, I get it, and they had to change some stuff to make it a lot more family friendly kind of sort of in a way, but call me crazy or call me insane, but I'm more about the comic being better. We gotta get more in the heads. And the brother is actually pretty indicated because he did PTSD. And yeah, what to say, it's not actually happened. That's a very sad dark back. Well, I say I had to go dark and pretty. Near the end of the series, near the end of the volume. What time is sister? So what is sister? Well, the sister, on was she trying not to get past her trauma, but running, at the end, turning to a friend vehicle, and she does have to worry about the ghost stuff, but unlike the outdoor server, it doesn't go immediately at the industry so it goes to slow burn stuff. And like I said before, it's hard to tell too many spoilers, but oh boy, when this series gets grabbed, it gets dark and twisted and very messed up. But very intriguing. And I'm very intrigued after what happened next, I think, in the series when we get to read volume 2. Speaking of that, look at the Dodge and her manipulative ass. Well, like the show, Dodge's still a demon and manipulative and crazy, but unlike, Dodge in this version, almost psychotic. And yeah, I don't tell too much spoil about her, but let's say, oh boy, when she gets what she wants, she does what she wants, and it gets super insane after what I'm doing to Sam. Yeah, Sam video almost said they want a dog, but let's say it's not a happy story I'm doing. Thinking the guy's insane, so whatever. I'll tell me too much spoil. Oh, speaking of the key, we get to see a key at the in this first volume. Not really. You only get to see actually one key in this first volume, and that's about it. As for any other keys, well, there's another key, and that's about it. There's only 2 keys at the end of this first volume, and that's it. All the other keys, my best guess, you probably have to read the volume 2, volume 3 to find out what the other keys. And like I said, this is set up at the volume, and if you're into horror or into that something scary, I should tip people have a curiosity. Heck, I don't like the show, it's good to a more darker, twisted tone. It's not actually happy. I'm not saying the show is bad. I'm not trying to compare the show, but I'm more fan of this version, and this version I'm insane, I'm complex. And oh boy, it goes freaking nuts near the end at the end of this first volume. Like I said, I don't try to too much spoil, but to say, damn, when they go there, it goes freaking nuts. And maybe to the other end, volume 2. But until then, what do we say of it? Anywho, I talk about. Oh, speaking of George, we can see the mother have to kick some ass. Well, we sort of do in the beginning, and that's about it. Yeah, like I said, you're gonna talk about it with the mother in this first volume. In fact, the mother barely in this story. Back, she only mentioned in a couple of pants, and that's about it. Like I said before, this first volume more of a setup at the setup issue, or setup at the issue, setup the entire shit what goes on. And for what I got, it's a very cool and interesting the series of all, and I'm very true to having in volume 2, volume 3. Well, but until then, it was with James. Anywho, I talk too much spoilers. I think I better get too much spoilers. Oh, we all just say, what day, Locke Key, welcome to Lovecraft. I give this book number today. 4 out of 5 stars. It's perfect? No, it's good. Yeah, one of the best horror comics I read all year. It's a good horror at this story. Well, good for volumes so far. I bet you have next volume 2, volume 3, and we'll review those 2 volumes. I'll try, but didn't know how I'm gonna finish this volume near Halloween. So this will probably be my only horror comic review until I think I get to read volume 2, volume 3. But until then, we will see. But anywho, I'll tell about. Oh no, don't follow Locke Key. Welcome to Lovecraft, Volume 1. Pre-your comment. What do you think about it? Hardcover. Do you like it? To rate it? Although, how do you Locke Key? What do we Locke Key series, and how do you think the comic to compare to the show? Do you think the book version better, or do you think the show version is all better? Pre-your comment below. I'm also on Facebook, on Twitter. Pre-your subscribe my channel for triple stars. Forget about kind of option. I'm sorry. Prior to can I took longer Locke Key. See ya. Bye, Locke Key. See ya. Bye.